Marty, man, you're far away from me now, dude. You're like, what, like 1,500, 2,000 miles?
Something like that.
Yeah, man, you're down the East Coast,
Mm-hmm.
left the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Changing it up on me, bro. You just left me like that. I moved to California to be with you, but you're that nagging whore of a woman that left me to go back?
Sorry, man. I had to leave. I'm so sorry. How is it out there, though, without me?
It's been raining. It's been raining. That's a good thing. I like rain. I definitely enjoy rain.
Yeah.
Here in Southern California, we barely get any rain. So, all these fires. I was getting worried this year because we weren't getting any rain for the longest. Like in December,
Mm-hmm.
January, there was no rain. And I'm like, yo, if there's no rain, that means that there's going to be a lot more fires or it's going to be a lot easier to catch on fire.
Right.
So,
But the fires usually come around like
August.
August, though. Yeah.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, at least I feel like if you get a lot of rain and things are green, sure, a lot of things will be dry by then, but at least, I don't know, I feel like bigger things could survive, There's certain trees, especially here in California, since it's a desert, these trees could live off water for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is pretty deserted, though. Everywhere you go in LA, it's like everything needs water.
Yeah, because it's super dry all the time.
Yeah.
Bro, my nose out here for some reason has been super, super dry lately, like to the point where I'm just getting like nosebleeds all the time. It's so
Yeah.
weird.
My girlfriend is the same thing with her. She needs
So,
like 10 humidifiers in the house.
is that what I'm going to have to buy a humidifier, man? Because I'm going
Yeah.
through it. It's terrible.
Damn, it's funny because we actually have an extra one now because you don't really need it as much out here.
True. It's already humid,
So,
right?
yeah.
But it's
But
cold as hell.
yeah, you definitely should you should definitely get a humidifier. It's gonna
I
it's
mean,
gonna solve that problem.
now that you're more of a humidifier expert, not an expert, but now that you've owned some different type of humidifiers, maybe you could tell me which one is a better one, because I hate buying like bad things.
Mm. Yeah, I went through like 3 or 4 different kinds.
See, I want to avoid that, so you gotta tell me which one's like a good one off the back.
Right. No, because they even have a like. It's so funny because I bought one that's like $40, but it's like the best one I've ever bought because I even bought another one that cost like over 100, and it was like such a pain in the ass to fill it with water because you have to like take it out of the container and then you have to unscrew it and then you put the water in there, and every time you do it, it fucking leaks everywhere. But this one that I got, the top comes out and then you could just like fill it with the faucet or whatever, and then or a cup or even a
Wait,
jar.
so you put
if you have
faucet
one.
water in it?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Do you not think that that's not good though? Because the faucet water, especially in LA, is terrible.
Yeah.
Is absolutely terrible.
I just don't see myself putting like I mean, if I had a filtration system, I'll probably put that, but I don't see myself like putting the water that I buy in there.
Well, yeah,
It would be better probably, but
you buy some
I don't
expensive
know.
ass water. Like you need to just buy like a gallon of spring water. Some cheap spring water.
Bro, but you would spend like at least like a gallon a day though.
Really?
Yeah. That shit goes by quick, bro.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. But still, though, like you're breathing that whatever metals and other things are inside of that water, you're breathing that in because now it's getting misted out into the air.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, then you're gonna have to change your shower system too because you're soaking in the metals from that.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's actually this thing. I think I told you about it, where you connect it to your shower head, and it has a filter on it, and some of the filters it's charcoal. So it
Oh yeah,
filters
yeah,
out
you
a
did
lot
tell
of
me about that.
Yeah, so there's that. I'm actually my mom is bringing that here to LA with her when she comes here in a couple of weeks.
Mm. It's so funny how different it is to like take a shower with a take a shower with in a place that has a filtration system, because after you leave the shower, you notice your skin is like a lot smoother. It feels like the
Oh
soap
yeah.
it hasn't even come off your skin yet, you know, and you're
Right.
like
Right.
feeling all weird about it. But then after
Hmm.
you take a shower like that for a while, and then you take a shower in a regular ass shower where there is no filtration, then you're like, what the fuck? What is going
Yeah.
on to my body?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
definitely
it's way
feel the
different.
difference. Definitely a lot drier too when you don't use or have a filter. Your skin just feels
Yeah.
very dry. Weird. You
Right.
shouldn't. Your skin shouldn't
Yeah.
feel that way after using soap. That's why I tell people like, yo, if you're using some soap where your skin just feels super dry afterwards, like that squeaky clean, like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for the floor, not for your body. You know what I mean? You shouldn't hear that when you're rubbing your hand on your body. That's not a.
Right.
It's not the right clean that you want to be. That's like chemical clean. You don't want to be chemical
Yeah.
clean.
Right. My girl is super sensitive when it comes to like soaps and stuff like that.
Right.
And like every time that we stay at a hotel and she uses the bar soap that comes with the hotel, she gets like mad rashes on her.
I never use that shit. I don't
Yeah,
remember
we had
the
to
last
start
time.
using the baby shampoo or the baby shower gel.
Hey, that shit smells
Just
great
cuz
though.
oh, it's amazing. I've been using
I
it
love
too.
smelling.
And
Babies smell amazing.
yeah, and it's like for sensitive skin, so I'm sure it's not harming
Right, right,
as harming as like the regular
right.
soaps and shit that we be using.
100%. How was
Yeah.
that trip, dude?
Yeah, it was a long ass drive, man. Fucking took like 5 days from LA all the way to the East Coast. We're
Wait,
in Delaware now.
You said you stopped at a decent
And
amount of places, right?
yeah, we stopped every night at a different city. And I loved Colorado, dude. We stayed there for like 2 nights. We went to Aspen, and then we went to Denver. It's like a 3-hour drive from Aspen to Denver. I didn't know it was that long.
Right.
But yeah, that's like the only place that was actually snowing. Like we saw the snow fall and shit.
In
And like,
Aspen?
yeah, so beautiful,
Denver as
man.
well, or
Oh
no?
my god. Nah, Denver's like just flat, honestly.
True.
It's like it has everything
it's
that you want.
weird. It's
It has
weird.
everything that you want. Like it has Whole Foods, you know. It has like any of the shit that you get in LA, you can get it in Denver. But like as far as how it looks and stuff, it's not like that impressive. It feels like any other city, honestly, you
Right.
know. But Aspen, holy fuck, bro, I was mind blown with the sceneries. Just the drive with the mountains, with the snow and shit, so fucking pretty, dude.
I bet.
I'd never been, so it was so cool just visiting, and I saw it. Like, you know, I wanted to go skiing, bro, so bad, but we had the dogs and shit, so
True.
it wasn't really possible.
Yeah.
But I definitely gotta go back and fucking ski, bro.
Yeah, I've been
And they had
wanting
a
to do that.
thunderstorm this weekend too, so they have so much snow right now.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a big like winter storm.
Damn, see, that's dope. I've never been skiing. I want to do that shit still, and I'm in the West Coast. I'm super close. There's two places that I want to visit extremely soon, which is Colorado and Hawaii, which is both semi-close here to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Compared to fucking
Right.
Miami, where we used to live.
Oh yeah, it's a way different environment.
But damn,
But
what other city
I'm-
did you stop at?
Well, the first night we stopped at Utah. It was like St. George area, close to Zion National Park. That one's cool. And then we stopped in Aspen, and then we went to Denver, and then after Denver we went to Kansas City,
How's that?
and then after Kansas City,
I feel like middle of nowhere.
yeah, pretty much. Did you know Kansas City is not in Kansas? It's in Missouri.
Really? No, I did not know that. That's funny.
Yeah. It's like at the border of Kansas, but the majority of the city is in Missouri.
Oh, that's funny. See, that's a good question to trick people. Where is Kansas City?
Yeah.
You give them,
Right.
like, four
It sounds
choices.
so obvious.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be that
But
guy.
yo,
That's
after-
like, it's like $1 million, and they're like, "Where's Kansas City?" I'll be like, "Who the
Kansas.
fuck? Are you kidding me? Fucking Kansas!" Clicks it.
Oh fuck.
Put
But I
everything on the
do think
line.
there's two kinds of Kansas cities though. I think there's another city in Kansas called Kansas City and another Kansas City in Missouri. I think. I'm not sure. But I know that the main one, like the Chiefs or whatever, is it the Chiefs?
Yeah, Kansas
What's
City
Kansas
Chiefs.
City?
Yeah, Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs.
I think that's the Missouri one.
True.
Don't quote me on it though. I'm not sure, but I
Huh.
think that's the
Huh.
Missouri side.
I'm gonna look that shit up right now. What was the other place that you went to after Kansas City?
After Kansas City, we stopped in Indiana. We
Yeah, it's in
were gonna
Missouri.
stop. Wait,
The Missouri Kansas
yeah, it's in
City
Missouri,
Chiefs.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yo, after you pass Denver, is like literally everything else is like just nothing, bro. Nothing.
The whole
Like
lot of
after
nothing.
you, yeah, all of Kansas has nothing, just farms. Missouri has nothing, just farms, bro. Like
But I mean,
everything is just a boring ass
I
drive.
remember that's how Utah felt after Zion National Park. Remember, like you're in Zion. We never went all the way through it, and we did that for the
Yeah.
first time last time that we went. We were like, oh,
Mhm.
this is fucking beautiful. As soon as you pass Zion National Park, it's like, all right, you're in the fucking middle of nowhere again. You're like, how? How is there like one
Yeah.
section of all these beautiful mountains and then nothing?
Yeah. Same with the Rockies, bro. In Aspen, it's so amazing. Like the drive with the mountains and like rivers, like running like in the creek and shit. Like it's so beautiful. But then after you pass Denver, it's like just nothing, bro. Just farmlands everywhere.
Right.
But yeah, and then we stopped in Indiana, and that was the last stop before we got to Delaware.
It's funny because
I was over it by the end of it.
Oh, of course.
Honestly,
Of course.
like the drive is just like at first it's cool, but at the end of it you just want to get to the location already.
Your ass must fucking feel crazy after all that. Sitting down and shit. Oof.
It's okay though. I have a pretty big butt, so it's pretty good cushion.
Come on, bro. You ain't got that big of a butt.
Yeah, I have a pretty big butt, man. What are you talking about?
Nah, I got a big
You want me to
butt,
show
bro.
you right now?
Nah, I'm good. But I got a big butt, bro. You gotta.
Man, you ain't got no big butt, dog.
Bro,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Stop it. Come on, bro. I'm thick for a guy. You can't. If you see my
Bitch,
calves,
I'm thick for a guy.
Nah, bro. You ain't thick for a guy, bro. You ain't thick for a guy.
What kind of conversation is this?
I got fucking crazy ass calves. I gotta lose some weight though. I feel like in the last 2-3 weeks, I definitely, bro. I've been getting very little sleep.
Really?
Yeah, I've been sleeping like 5-6 hours a day. I feel like I've been putting my body through like stress, just like getting shit done, like projects and stuff like that. And I need to get back on this exercise routine. I exercise every week, but it's gone from 5 days a week to 3 days a week, and I don't feel good about that.
Oh wow.
Plus, I've been eating like a lot of meat, and I've been detoxing. So right now, I'm detoxing from a lot of heavy metals and parasites. You know, because over the years we developed parasites from all the junk that we eat, whether it's fucking Taco Bell from 10 years ago, which we used to go to literally every day. All the fried nasty foods, McDonald's, Burger King, all the nasty shit that we all ate, the bad quality meat, all that stuff. We develop parasites over time. So everybody that hasn't detoxed, you develop those parasites. So in order to detox, I'm going through the process right now. Like I feel fucking bloated all the time. It's crazy. I mean, I don't want to get, too crazy, but the shits I've been taking, I have been on another freaking level. Like I swear one time I'm like, yo, I shitted out a parasite. I fucking know I did. It's crazy, but
Damn.
yeah. So
Wait, but
and also
you actually see the parasite?
no, I didn't see the parasite, but I saw this thing. Like I was curious and I looked into the my shit, and I saw this thing that I've never seen before. It was literally, so it wasn't a parasite, but I don't know how to explain it. It was like this rotating ring that it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like this ring, but it was like poop, but it wasn't poop. But it was a rotating ring. It was weird. I know. It's nasty, but
Nah, people must be loving to hear this.
you asked me, bro. You asked me, all right? So I've been going through that
God
fucking
damn.
detox, and it's crazy. I definitely encourage it for everybody, honestly, because we definitely get, especially you. You're fucking mercury poisoned for sure. The amount of fish that you eat, you have high doses.
Not just fish, salmon.
Doesn't matter. You eat seafood in general. You know.
Yeah, that's true. I eat a lot of seafood.
Yeah. So I feel like you would heavily
Wait, so what do I
benefit
have
from
to
that.
do?
There's different things. Right now, I'm taking Wormwick, which is to help for the parasites. Betaine, which is to help for my stomach acids because I have acid reflux and I've been waking up with stomach aches just every day. Every day I have stomach aches. It's weird. It's almost like
Damn.
I'm just used to it now. Um, whether I eat or I
Shit.
don't eat, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
How does the stomach aches feel?
It's a crazy feeling. It's been getting a lot more intense lately. Like I 3 weeks ago, it got to one like to the point where I would wake up every day. I walk my dog, um, go to the bathroom, and then go exercise. And it's gotten to the point where I would go right before my exercise. I would get the same stomach ache, hardcore stomach ache, to the point where I literally have to lie down and like stretch my stomach. So I have to, like lay back like that and try to put pressure on my stomach just to make it kind of go away. I stopped
Damn.
drinking lemon water in the morning because that's what I would do, and I was born with stomach reflex, so I don't know if that had something to do with that. It
Mm.
diminished it a little bit, but I still have it for sure. Still have it. So it's not. I don't think it's the lemon water, but it could be contributing to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I honestly have to go to the doctors and get a whole bunch of different things done. You know,
Yeah.
or
Right.
different checkups and just check. I like doing that every year. Not my complete body, but I usually do blood work every year, and I haven't done blood work in 2 years. So I'm lying. I did blood work, but it was to like check for it was like STDs and stuff like that. It wasn't like blood work for everything, for other things. So I gotta check.
But they don't detect it when you do that test.
They're not
When you
testing
check for
for it.
STDs.
What?
Mm.
They don't what?
Okay. No, like they don't see if there's something wrong with your blood if they're doing an STD test.
Nah, they don't test for it unless you ask them to. So
Oh.
if you do want that, they're probably gonna take a little bit more blood and test those blood samples for the STDs and then the other blood samples for other things in your blood.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely important, especially now that we're getting to the closer ages of 30. It's definitely important that our body's going through changes, and it's always going to go through changes. It won't heal as
Yeah.
quickly as it used to. You even saw when we played soccer the other day. You were like, "Damn, like I'm just not moving how I think. My mind is there, but my body
Yeah.
isn't there."
Dude, I was sore for a whole fucking week after playing
Yeah. See.
one day of soccer, bro. Like that would never happen if I was a teenager.
No,
It's
ever.
crazy, dog.
And the
And
thing
you
is,
never imagine yourself growing old either. Like, do you think about that shit? Because I remember like when I was younger and I used to hear people complaining about like how they're slower and they don't feel the same way as before. I used to always think like, that's not gonna be me. I'm gonna be the same
right,
person. But then
right.
I come to this age and I'm like, holy fuck, I really feel it this time.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
I, I don't know. I feel like because I play sports and over time I kind of felt my body age, but I don't ever see myself like the day that I can't really be playing basketball the way I want to is going to be really weird. You know what I mean? I've never
Yeah.
been a fucking crazy fast player. I've always been a physical player. So even the way that I play now, I feel like I'm better because of my mentality. Before I used to be more reckless, where I just use my physicality and just try to dominate somebody off that. Now
Mhm.
I don't have to use my physicality. I could use more of my mind and try to play smarter. You know what I mean? And just different ways. It's almost like if you really pay attention to different sports, like in basketball, players that usually used to be that flashy, quick player, when they get older, they become better shooters because they know that they can't rely on that speed anymore, so they have to create that jump shot. That's why players that already have a jump shot and can shoot threes and do all that stuff are going to be great players for a long time to come. But if you look at people like LeBron James, he wasn't the same shooter that he is nowadays. He's a way better shooter nowadays compared to back in the days because he used to rely on his physicality. And now if you translate that over now to soccer and you look at players like Cristiano Ronaldo, the way that he used to play back in the days is he used to use his fucking speed. He would dominate you with his speed. You know, he agility, speed, physicality, he had all that.
Wasn't he one of the fastest players?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Now, he's not, he doesn't have that same speed. And he's going up against kids that are 20 years old, 21 years old that have that speed, you know? It's not even necessarily that he's slow. He's slow compared to those 21-year-olds that are professionals. But he's still fast as fuck compared to like me and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that must feel frustrating though. Like,
well, but that's where you learn how to use your
slower.
head. I mean, yes, but you don't you use your head. You know what I mean? That's how you learn how to. That's where the players get better. Usually, for example, players that start off as a left back or a right back. You know those positions, right, in soccer. Like in the defense in the back, those players, left backs and right backs, they usually sprint up and down the field all the time because they're mainly defenders. But a lot of the times, technically, you use them to run forward and attack. You know what I mean? While the center backs stay back, so they're running up and down the field all the time. Usually, what happens with a left back and a right back towards the later end of the career, not all of them, but most of them usually transition over to midfield, defensive midfield, or center back if they have the height for it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And it's just like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. Right now, or back in the days, he used to be a left wing. He always used to play in the left because when in the center forward, you don't necessarily need to have that speed and quickness. It's not about running up and down the field. You just got to be able to control the ball right here in the center. Either have your back towards the goal or be facing the goal. So you don't have to have that same lateral quickness as the left wing and the right wing. So Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't play left wing anymore.
Motherfuckers need to be quick.
They need to be quick.
Right.
He plays now center forward, a striker, not a left wing anymore. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because I remember Ronaldo used to play center.
Yeah, but he always played center.
He barely had to run.
Yeah. I mean, he ran, but he was never like the quickest player. He was fast,
right.
But he's not quick. You know, like Neymar always played on the left. He's starting to transition now over to the middle. He's getting older. He's 29 now. You know?
Damn, he's the same age as me.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know.
Messi, he's going to have to, I mean,
how the fuck is Messi still playing, bro? That makes no sense to me. Like,
Ronaldo's
this motherfucker has been playing. Wait, what?
Cristiano Ronaldo's older than Messi.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, by like 2 years.
Has he been playing longer? Because I feel like every time I fucking think of Messi, or I see Messi, like he's been playing since I was in high school, bro.
You've known Messi for longer because Messi has always played for Barcelona. They've probably been playing the same amount ever since they were little kids, and Ronaldo played in professional teams.
No, but I'm talking about professional leagues.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about like
100%.
in their lifestyle.
100%.
Who has played the longest?
They both, Ronaldo up to this point because he's older. They both started professionally, I believe, at the same age. Either Messi started at either 16 or 17, and so did Ronaldo. But like I said, you know of Messi for longer because you've always seen Barcelona. Barcelona's always been a top team. So Messi started alongside Ronaldinho. But Cristiano Ronaldo started in Sporting Lisbon, whatever it's called, in Portugal. You never fucking heard of that team. Exactly.
Nah.
You know?
Who does he play for now?
He plays for Juventus, which is in Italy.
England?
Italy.
Oh, Italy.
Yeah. It's in Turin, which is, I believe, no, it's not the capital of Italy, but it's a really nice city.
You still watch soccer regularly?
Not regularly, but when there's big matches, I do like Champions League. When there's like a good match, I'll just take some time and watch a good match, middle of the day.
You watch basketball more though, right?
I don't watch basketball that much either.
Nah.
Nah, I just like
Is it because of the pandemic?
Nah, I just the only time that I really get interested is when the games count. And in basketball, the regular season doesn't fucking count. The only time that I'll watch basketball is if I'm at a place and the TV's playing basketball and I'm just like, oh, like I'll be peeking and watching some basketball at the same time. Or if I meet up with some friends, which that never fucking happens anymore, just to watch basketball, you know? But when the playoffs happen and the games actually count, that's when I get interested and I'll actually watch basketball. Same thing with soccer.
Right.
Like, well, soccer's a little bit different because it's not about the playoffs. The soccer, there's the Champions League, which I enjoy when it's like good matches, and there's leagues, which goes by points as opposed to by win and losses. So when there's like a really good match, I won't really watch the whole match, but I'll watch like towards the end, you know, maybe the second half, if like it's a good game already.
Do you still play FIFA?
Bro, I haven't really been playing video games at all.
That's so crazy because you got the PS5 too, just for that.
Right. I know, but I don't know. I just been on like, I've been really busy with like fucking work, honestly.
Yeah.
Like just creating
That's
shit.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's dope.
And anytime that I'm getting like downtime instead of playing video games, I kind of try to watch something.
Yeah.
Oof.
I love watching shit, man, because I learned so much from it. I just try to predict what's gonna happen and stuff, just to kind of test my ability of like what I would do if I was a writer. You know, I love predicting like what's gonna happen next.
Same, bro. And I watched that Billie Eilish documentary. It was so inspiring. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love watching shit like that because it definitely inspires you to like make something out of your life too.
Right.
Because you see old footage and you're like, fuck, this person was like nobody.
Yeah.
Like this person was just a regular human being. And now look at them. Look at who they are.
Yep.
Insane, bro.
Putting in the work, bro. Making the right moves.
Yeah. And like I also keep in mind too, because one time I listened to this thing by Joe Rogan. It was like a motivational speech by Joe Rogan. And he was talking about something like pretend there's a camera crew following you all the time, every day, you know, like pretend like they're documenting your life, and like pretend you're like the cast in like, or the main star in the movie. Like they always go from like a shitty life to a better life, you know, or like they try to transform their life somehow. So there's always that beginning, middle, and end.
Right.
And like if you just like think of yourself as like a movie star like that, you know, thinking like, what can I do to overcome this situation right now? And like that's how you should be living every day, is like knowing that there's fucking cameras watching you at all times, and pretend like there's gonna be a documentary on your life at the end.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
that shows your progression.
I like that, because then like when you feel like you have an eye on you at all times, you're gonna do the right thing at all times. You know, you got to do the right shit even when nobody's watching. You know, I remember the coaches used to say that all the time, where it's like, all right, now because we're not watching, you guys are gonna like cut the corner instead of running all the way to the corner of the fucking basketball court into the other. You're gonna cut that corner.
Yeah.
You know, like you're saving a couple steps, but that shit ain't gonna save you in life. That's philosophy, bro.
Yeah, and I follow this one guy, Jesse Driftwood. I think I told you about him. Well, he like in the beginning, he used to create like Instagram stories, of him just editing. Like he would literally put the camera down and film himself editing just so he can have a time lapse. And that would inspire him to edit because he wouldn't take any breaks. He would just like go at it just so the video comes out good. And once you know have the time lapse, you can see that he was there the whole time cutting shit up.
Yeah.
And that got him to do more work.
Yeah.
So that also goes back to like you being like knowing that you're being watched, and therefore you act better, you know, or you should do what you do.
I remember you telling me
do
that.
what you should do. Yeah.
That's fucking dope. I like that.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
I mean, that's why I love vlogging too, bro, because I get to, you know, like, it kind of forces me to like put something together, you know, or say something inspiring or entertaining on camera whenever I am vlogging.
Oh yeah, I definitely
I don't
feel.
know.
Did you get to vlog a lot on this trip?
Yeah, I vlogged a good. I would say just in Aspen though.
Right.
Honestly, everywhere else like there was nothing to really vlog about.
Damn,
I don't know.
bro.
You're just inside the car all day, so
You
it's
gotta,
not really. in,
you got
what
you got a good beard going, or
a beard?
mustache. Sorry, mustache. Yeah,
Oh,
you got a good mustache.
it's the same
I,
as before.
you just compliment
Nothing changed.
compliment your mustache, bro. You got a mustache matches you. Like I can't see you with. I don't. I wouldn't like you if you had like a full.
Nah.
Nah, I feel like it would be fucking weird now. Now that I really think about it, I appreciate your mustache. I can't pull off a fucking mustache. I look like a fucking pedophile. Terrible.
Uh, well, I know you called me a pedophile before
I
too.
do,
So.
I do. But you're upgrading from pedophile to like French. You got like a French. Like I could see you being French. You know, if you wear those French styled hats, I don't know what they're called. I'd be like, okay, that's a cool French guy. You know, so you're upgrading. You're leveling up. Maybe it's because you're getting older. You're going from pedo to French. You know.
Oh God. What a comparison.
I'm not calling anybody French pedophiles, by the way. I love French people. It's funny because, like,
I can't even grow a full beard, bro. Like, my shit is, like, so...
yeah.
I hate when it starts growing it, too. I have to shave this shit off because it looks so ugly and it fucking itches so much, bro.
Really? It itches?
It pisses me off every time. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got, like,
I can't
castaway
stand
beard.
when this starts getting... Yeah, I don't like it at all. I have to, like, shave this shit off every time it starts growing like this. I haven't shaved in a minute, too. So, I definitely, gotta get to it.
Yeah.
But I did get complimented about my mustache before.
Yeah.
You know who actually complimented my mustache before? Like, this is so random. George Janko.
Really?
You know who that is?
Yeah. The influencer, right? Creator.
Yeah, he's like friends with Logan Paul and shit. Yeah, one time I was having lunch with a friend of ours, and then he just came up to the table and like he knew who I was having lunch with, and then he just looked at me and complimented my mustache. I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, man.
I never met him, but he really
was random.
seems like a really genuine, cool dude. And I enjoyed his
Yeah,
content.
yeah, he does. Nah, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I feel like he reminds me of like he's so good at improv, so fucking good. Like you could tell that he's got the juice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he definitely has it, bro, when it comes to like being pressured to act on camera.
Right.
But I've never really hung out with him like that, but I could just tell just by watching him on camera.
Right. No, yeah. I feel like a lot of influencers, like 10 years ago. I'm not talking about him, but there's a lot of influencers 10 years ago that weren't as mature as they are now, so they acted some type of way, but now they grew. Like, for example, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul being one of them. Yeah,
I've always enjoyed his content, but I kind of lost interest in him when he was doing daily vlogs, you know, because I feel like it started going towards like a younger audience, and I was like, all right, this isn't for me. But now, like,
yeah, because his skits back in the days,
his skits
they
were fire.
Fucking bangers,
they were fire, bro. I'm like,
oh
yo,
my
this
god,
shit is
it inspired
hilarious.
the fuck out of me.
Same. And then he went to the daily vlogs, and I kind of lost a little bit of contact with watching his content. And then, you know, he went through that whole crazy shit. But I feel like he grew as a person from that when he came out with the podcast, and then just the vlogs that he does nowadays, which is like documentary style, you know.
Yeah.
He kind of stopped dropping them, but I was enjoying the shit out of them. Like, and I felt like it was more geared towards the 25-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, as opposed to the 15-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I definitely I appreciated that, and I definitely see his whole like growth as like he matured a lot. There's a lot of influencers that I think went through that as well, honestly.
I like seeing these influencers' growth too, like as far as like not even growth, but like what they're able to do in a time of a pandemic right now, because it is much harder to create content in this time period. I feel.
Yeah, but we're getting over that shit.
Right. But like I'm saying, when it first started, when this whole
Yeah.
shit first started,
Yeah.
like people were like so lost, you know.
Yeah.
People had to like reflect their whole entire career. They had to rethink everything because look at David Dobrik completely stopped vlogging
Mhm.
since the pandemic. You
Mhm.
know, now he had to like then he went to TikTok, you know, all the way, and then he's like doing podcasting again. But no, I don't think he ever stopped doing podcasting. He's just doing podcast video now.
Right.
But like still like it takes some people like some time to adjust, you know.
But I also think
And
it's like
and some people that adjusted quickly, I feel like are benefiting the most.
yeah. I also feel like when things like that happen, it's it's the next step for the creator, you know, because eventually, like, I love doing these comedy skits and I tell myself that I could never stop seeing myself doing it. One day I'm going to stop doing it. I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to do any more of these skits. I'm going to start doing something else and that's going to catch on and I'm just going to start doing those and I won't drop skits. But then maybe one day, 10 years later or something, I might hit you with like 10 new skits. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
I think those are the best type of creators. You grow with them. You see their growth. Like Logan Paul created skits. He said, "All right, fuck that. Now let me challenge myself in something new." Vlogs, daily
Yeah.
vlogs, and then now with the podcast, and now he's doing all these other business endeavors. So
Boxing.
yeah, so I love that personally, and I think it's important to go from one thing to even look at you. Like you stopped doing skits. You know what I mean? You moved on from something totally new. So
Yeah.
I feel like I still
Which my audience fucking hates it, honestly. Like I get DMs and even like some of the comments on Facebook even like, where the fuck is the new skits? Like that's all people expect from me now.
right.
And I'm like, little do you know, I completely fucking stopped and that's not my intentions at all anymore.
Right.
It's you know, like and I'm not trying to cater to anybody. I'm trying to do what I want
Yeah,
to do. I'm
that's
trying to
exactly
do
what
what
you need
makes
to
me
do.
happy.
Because at the end of the day, if you keep catering to those people, they're always going to expect that. But if you keep doing what makes you happy, eventually those people are going to catch on and you're going to attract new people. Sure, you're going to lose a lot of people, but new people are going to come on
Yeah.
that like what you're doing
Oh
now.
yeah.
You know?
For
It's an
sure. I mean,
adjustment
I've been
period, bro.
losing mad followers, bro.
It's an adjustment period, bro.
Yeah. No, for sure. Definitely agree with that. And you know, it's obviously it's hard at first right now because I'm trying to grow my YouTube, and it's discouraging at times because you're not getting the same amount of views
Right.
that you would get like if you posted a skit on Facebook or something.
Right.
You know, but I do know that in the long run, it's gonna be like way better as far as it's gonna like pay off pretty much.
100%.
I think.
No, I
We'll
agree
see.
with that. I agree with that. Nah, fuck that, bro. Don't I think that shit. Own that shit. Have confidence in that shit. I know.
Yeah, but it's out of my control at the same time.
I
You know,
mean,
I can
yeah.
only control the effort.
Yeah, but still. It's out of your
But I do
control.
think there's like a 3-year period that you have to like really grind out in order to see any results.
Right.
Cuz I've seen like examples of other YouTubers that went consistent and only after 2 or 3 years that it started paying off.
And when it
Like the
starts paying
first
off, it's
few
like
years. Yeah.
crazy.
But it is a slow grind though. Like you
Oh, yeah.
start seeing the results very slowly if you're consistent.
Right.
But being consistent is the hardest part.
Yes. Being consistent,
I've
creating
never been able.
good things. Entertaining things.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Right.
You could be
And I
consistent
chose the
with shit.
worst time to start vlogging too, like in a pandemic when things aren't really open.
Right.
So it's much harder to like actually do shit, you know, and be
Yeah.
able to vlog in public too, because like a lot of places you need to have a mask on, and I hate vlogging
Oh
with a
my
fucking
God.
mask, bro. It's the worst.
It's the worst, bro. Man, I can't wait till they end this whole mask bullshit. We'll see when that happens, if it ever does. But luckily today, in LA, 25% indoor capacity. Gyms reopened.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
As soon as you left.
I
They're-
know.
Man,
Shit.
you should have left earlier, Marty. They would have opened that shit up as soon as you left. I was like, damn.
For real.
Just wait for him to
Yeah.
leave.
Nah, but I heard they got like over 2 million fucking signatures to take out Newsom.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully he gets out, man.
Yeah,
Whatever,
we'll
man.
see.
All these
He
politics.
definitely turned California into a shithole, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because even right now, when you drive around, you're gonna see so many businesses out of
but it's
business.
not. It's here's the thing. Like with all these politicians, like yes, he did it. Like he's the main one to blame, but he's not the only one to blame. There's a lot of people and individuals to blame. A lot.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah. Because he's answering to someone as well. You know, he's not just the king of
Yeah.
his own fucking territory there. Like he's
Right.
got to answer to the federal government as well. So he has to kind of follow guidelines.
Well, yeah,
You
but
know.
he gets to follow guidelines, but he gets to implement a lot of the. He's basically the president of the state per se. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
No, for sure.
so
But I'm just
he
saying
gets
he's
a lot
like
of
not
say.
really his own boss. Somebody's paying him.
I mean, yeah, sure. We're paying him. The fucking tax dollars are paying him. We're the
Right, but he's
boss.
still my point is that he still has to answer to someone. I don't think he could like just call the shots himself.
I mean, and a lot of things he can. Like, sure, you're right about that. Of course, there's certain things he can't because it, breaching certain things with the federal government. But a lot of things he can. You know, it just has to go through certain
Mm,
processes, and whether it's courts or through votes and stuff,
yeah.
representatives and whatever. So, like I said, he's not the only one to blame. There's a lot of people to blame for this. So when people say, "Oh, fuck Newsom, take him out," I'm like, "Yeah, cool, like take him out," but that's like you're cutting the top of the tree. You know what I mean? You gotta get the roots.
Yeah. Yep. Good analogy.
Yeah. But
Yeah, man, we'll see what happens.
this weekend I got to go paintballing. Remember last time we
How's
went
that?
paintballing?
Yeah. Yeah. It was in Florida somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
it was like 8, 10 years ago. A
Oh
long
wow.
time.
We
Yeah,
filmed it too, didn't we?
we did. That was fun. But yeah, I went this weekend, and dude, it was so fun. I'm definitely gonna go a lot more. But now it really made me want to buy all the paintball guns and like the legit gear and stuff like that. Cause bro, you get like renter gear.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I remember being like inside of a little barricade, looking at people and about to shoot them from a distance. Every shot that I took, you saw the bullets go, and I'm
And
like,
sometimes it'd be jamming up too.
yes. Oh, my shit jammed all the time. The sketchiest thing, it was funny. The first round that I played, you play Call of Duty, or you don't really you didn't really play these new
Yeah,
Call of
I've
Duty.
played it before.
Yeah, but you never play these new Call of Duties, have you?
No, not the new ones, no. Only
So
like Modern Warfare 2 and shit.
exactly. So the new Modern Warfares or the new Call of Duties in general, when when somebody is scoping you and they're looking at you, you can see like a light from their scope. You know what I mean? So it
Oh
looks like
wow.
exactly like you see their light. They're pointing at
Like the
you.
little laser?
Exactly. So you're like, oh fuck, like somebody's aiming at me, bro.
Oh wow.
Tell me how I go to aim and shoot at somebody and I see that fucking light pointed right at me. I'm like, I get down and I'm like, holy fuck, this is like Call of Duty. I was like, yo, this guy, there's literally guys with snipers and stuff like that. People that bring their own equipment and stuff like that. So they just sit back and they just take people out. I'm like,
Wow.
yo, that seems so fun. That's when I really was like, all right, I gotta get into this. But it's fun
Yeah.
because when you have those rented equipment and it's all shitty, what you have to do is you have to rush. So the game starts and there's two teams in each side. So what you have to do is try to rush in the barricades and go around them. And it was so funny. I shot this lady. I didn't mean to, but I shot her straight in the ass, bro. Like from probably from like 5 feet. She moved like she was like kneeling and then she moved, she got up and I popped her right in the ass. She was like ah, and she like barely spoke English. She's like no more. That shit was
Did
hilarious.
you know her?
No, not at all.
Oh. So it was like a bunch of strangers playing with each other?
Yeah, that's what made it fun. Like you go with your group of friends and then it's a whole bunch of people against each other,
Oh,
unless you
okay.
bring a group of 15 people, then you have to go with other
Right.
people.
Gotcha. See, that would be fun to like film for a vlog as well.
Yes, but
Wear a fucking GoPro and shit.
yeah, but your shit gets hit. It's sketch. It's
Yeah.
sketch.
You also need a drone above to see
Oh,
everything
that would be
too.
so dope.
Just hovering the whole field.
That would be so dope, man. I still
Speaking
haven't
of
got to
drones,
fly
you
my
got the
drone
new
yet.
drone, right? What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bro, that would have been the first thing I would do once I got that
Dude, it's
shit.
been raining.
Cuz you got the
It's been
FPV
raining.
one,
And the
right?
days that I've been wanting to, yeah, I got the FPV. But it's been raining, and the days that I've been wanting to fly, it's literally I'm busy and like I can't do it, and I'm stuck at home having to edit, or else I won't be able to drop the video.
Mhm.
But I've been dying to
Right.
take this shit out, and today it's raining again, so tomorrow I'm gonna get to take it out for the first time.
Damn, dude. Fuck. I'm almost like debating on getting that I want to get that shit so bad, bro.
It's nice,
Just because
bro.
that's such a game changer right there. It's not like a traditional fucking drone that you just like, "Yeah," you know? This shit is like you could do all types of stuff with it.
Yeah. You know the difference between this new drone and like the older drones that I have.
Yeah, this one's FPV, right?
But do you know the difference between like the FPV drones and the well, I mean not all
Well, I
FPV
know that the
drones.
FPV could do all like the FPV could like, you know, rotate upside down
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
shit. It could do all types of crazy shots.
And so the FPV is basically a 2-axis drone as opposed to a 3-axis. The 3-axis you won't be able to do all the crazy maneuvers and stuff like that, or the camera is basically going to stay here no matter where you move, you know what I mean? You can do
Yeah.
all that, but with the FPV it's only 2-axis, so it feels like a helicopter when you're moving in and out. I love it, bro.
Right.
I love it.
Is it different to operate, like as far as the controls?
It's a little bit different, yeah, because now you can literally like go down. Like you can't do that with the other drones.
Right. Yeah.
So it's
So you have to get used to it.
Oh yeah.
Don't they have a simulator too?
Yeah. You have to do the simulator before you fly the actual drone. So I'm gonna get to do all that.
Have you been doing it?
No, I haven't, bro. I literally got it. I haven't. I got that. I got the new Ronin S2. I haven't got to even play with that yet.
Oh my god.
I haven't played.
You're just sitting on equipment
I'm
there.
sitting on equipment. I literally got the I showed you that I got the fucking transmitter and receiver, but I didn't get the right one
Oh yeah, the Teradek.
because it's SDI. But now I ended up getting a converter that's coming in like a day or two, so I'm able to use it now. Man, this last skit, I wish I had it, because this last skit that I just dropped today, I was out of focus. I
Nah.
was out of focus, bro, and it fucking irks me editing, watching that shit out of focus. But I'm like, I honestly hated this skit, but you know, you just gotta put it out. Gotta put it out, bro.
Yeah.
Let the people.
I
judge it
hate
for
when that
themselves.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Fucking sucks when you get home and you're like, fuck, this shit's out of focus. God damn it.
Oh my god, bro!
It's the worst.
I was out of focus.
And I hate pickup shots, bro. I can't stand pickup shots, bro. I cannot stand that
Bro,
shit.
not only was I out of focus, I was like half out of frame.
Oh man.
It
That
was
sucks.
so bad. I'm like, fuck. And it was just on my coverage. But
Damn.
whatever. It is what it is. I put it out, you know. It's actually been getting the girl that I filmed with, she has a heavy pull in like the Brazilian community, bro. And you know, females just naturally support each other. Males, we always hate on each other for some fucking reason. Like we never want to see another.
Wait, who'd you film with?
The Bruna girl. It's Bruna, Portugal. Shout out to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our friend Don, shout out to him, put us in contact together, and then she's Brazilian. She lives out here in LA, and then I saw like a skit that she did, which would use the same concept as mine. I just kind of put my own twist into it and added my own stuff, you know, like.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I got to film with her, and she has a heavy pull in the Brazilian community, because I've been getting so many. I've never had so many goddamn Brazilian flags in my comments.
Really?
So many Brazilian flags, and I'm like, this is fucking dope. This is dope. I would love to blow up in Brazil.
That's
That'd be
cool.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of which,
And she's a really.
I've been
Go ahead.
I've been watching this. I know you know about it. Big Brother, Brazil.
Oh no.
Bro, I haven't like really gotten into it, but I just been like peeking at it like every now and then because there's like global here and shit. And bro, it's so crazy like the shit that they do on camera as far as like just for entertainment sake, you know? It's hilarious, bro. It's so fucking funny the way they edit it too, like the way they put it together, the way they make shit intense.
Brazilian television is so much worse than America in the sense of like,
Bro, and like the thing,
sexuality.
there's this
and shit
girl.
like that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. There's this girl, bro, that like got into the show when she had like 3,000 followers. Now she has like over 15 million, bro, on Instagram. It's insane
She
how
must
much,
be super fine or something.
bro. Not really. She's just like average as fuck. Honestly,
Then she must be.
she does
fucking
not
super,
stand out like
super
that.
Entertaining, super dope.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I haven't really gotten to like watch her all that much, but like I've heard that she's pretty entertaining, and that's why she, you know,
True.
gained so much recognition like that.
That's
But
dope.
bro, like it's crazy how people blow up on that show.
I mean, I feel like they
And
have
now,
to,
and like the thing is, like people in there, they don't have access to their like social media or telephone or like nothing, you know. So like they don't actually see what's going on in a sense.
right.
They're like clueless on what's going on in the outside world.
You know they stole that from the United States, right? There's Big Brother here in the United States.
Yeah, yeah. But it's way bigger in Brazil than it is here.
Yeah,
like who the
it
fuck
is.
watches that shit here?
No, nobody watches it. I mean, the thing is though, Brazil's really ran by one real channel. I mean, sure, there's every other channel, but people really care about
Yeah.
Globo. That's like the main thing.
Oh hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Globo's everything. Jornal
Yep.
Nacional.
Like the entire country. The entire country watches one channel.
Hmm.
It's insane.
It really is. I remember growing up on that shit.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today, man. Anything you want to say
Love you guys.
before we go?
Love you guys.
Sorry, I don't have like my usual setup, guys. It's look, you can see a big ass fucking shadow right there in the background. I'm still waiting to get my desk and all that shit. I'm trying to get situated here. But yeah, maybe next week I'll have a better setup out here.
Yeah, Marty, you do that. Make sure you have a better setup.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta keep this going though.
I mean,
Bro, I see so many podcasts now, and like they all have the same format that we have.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, but I mean,
So many people are doing this shit.
It's like, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Why not? Why wouldn't you do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
I loved that the time changed. Now I get to finish this podcast and go on a run right now.
Nice.
Are you gonna start exercising, Marty?
Yes. Very soon. I just gotta get situated here first. That's what I'm gonna do this whole week.
There you go.
You're gonna see these muscles grow, man. Look at that shit.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you put some sunlight on those muscles too.
For real, bro. I'm so fucking pale right now.
You about to get way whiter.
This light doesn't help either.
Nope.
Damn, I got so dark in this bitch since I started.
I know. I figured.
Alright, cool. See you guys next week.
What
Peace.
kind of fucking point was that? Bye, guys.
I don't know. I didn't know where to point.